Let's dive into understanding full site editing. This completely changes how WordPress works. Full site editing, also referred to as FSE, is one of the biggest shifts in modern web design using WordPress. It's important because it changes who can build websites and how they can build them. Full site editing is a feature in WordPress that lets you design and edit your entire website visually using blocks, not just augmenting the content inside pages or posts. So instead of editing text and images inside a page, you can now easily edit things like your header, your footer, your page layouts, and your templates. The key idea here is that all of this is done using the same block system as Gutenberg. So you're learning one system and you're using it everywhere. What makes FSE different? To understand why this matters, we need to look at how WordPress worked before this. Before full site editing, you could edit page content with blocks, but everything else, like the header, footer, and the layout, was basically locked. If you wanted to change those things, you needed PHP files, theme settings, or the customizer, so it wasn't very beginner-friendly. With full site editing, everything changes. Everything now is editable inside one visual editor. You don't need to jump between tools, you don't need to dig through code just to change the layout. So here's a simple way to think about classic WordPress. The content was editable, the layout was locked. You could change what's inside the page, but not how the page itself was structured, at least not very easily. With full site editing, the model shifts to content plus layout, and both of these things are editable. Now you have control over both what's on the page and how the page is built. But there is an important limitation. FSE only works with block themes. Classic themes do not support full site editing. So if you don't have a block theme active, you're not going to see the features that I'm going to be sharing with you. I also want to point out the connection to coding. Even though this is a visual system, it's still very connected to coding concepts, especially HTML and CSS. So having an understanding of those things is going to make you better at using full site editing. Here's how it all connects together. Templates, you can think of these like your overall layout structure. Blocks, these are similar to HTML elements, like headings, paragraphs, and images. Styles are basically your CSS. This is where you can control things like colors, fonts, spacing, and more. So even though you're not always writing code, you're still thinking like a web developer. And that's the goal using tools like WordPress while still understanding what's happening underneath. So let's take a look at a block theme and let's discuss how we can augment our site and control various aspects using full site editing. Here I have a basic website that I've set up. I did make some modifications to some of the settings. I've gone ahead and added a site title, a tagline, a site icon, and I've updated the time zone to be something that is closer to where my location is. Under reading, for each post in a feed, I'm going to specify excerpt. And then under permalinks, I've gone ahead and made sure that my permalink structure is set to post name. In addition, I've set up several pages for my project. All of my pages currently are completely blank. They just have a title. And I've also set up a number of posts. My posts do all have some text content assigned to them. And in addition to actually adding the text, I've also added excerpts to all of my posts, and I've assigned custom categories. In addition to that, I've gotten rid of the default category of untitled and made terrarium my default category. These things were covered in an earlier lesson, and I will link it in the description below. The first thing that I want to do is I want to control my themes. So if we go to Appearance, here are the themes. Currently, we're using 2025, which is a block theme. So we could continue to develop using this theme. If we look at the front end part of our website, this is currently what my website looks like. So I just have some text-based content. The homepage is a collection of many of my blog posts. And then, of course, I have these blank pages that we've created. I have not done anything with the navigation or the layout in general. So we're going to be augmenting some of these things by using our theme. I am going to install a new theme. I'm not going to use 2025, so I will click Add Theme. And if you're looking for a block theme, there is a block theme category. If you are interested in using only block themes, I suggest you click here and you can browse and navigate through the collection of block themes that are listed here. And there are many block themes that are available, so you'll have all kinds of choices in regards to building a website with a block theme. I, however, know the name of the theme that I want to use. It's called Frost. So I'm going to type that in, and this is the theme that I want to use. If we look at details and preview, you can see that this is a clean, minimal design. It does have a little bit of patterns and specifications set, but it's not overly designed, which is what I want. I want something that's kind of basic. So I'm going to install this, and once the theme is installed, I'll activate it. And just to clean up the theme area, I'm going to delete some of these other themes that I'm not going to use. Keep in mind that if you go to theme details, you'll have the option to delete a theme. And I'll just go ahead and delete everything except for 2025. We'll just keep that there in case we want to reference it, but I'll get rid of the rest of those themes. If I go back to the front end and I refresh, the layout of my site is going to change slightly based on the new theme, but obviously we haven't added a lot of content. Now that I have this in place, I'm ready to start augmenting the layout and the design of my block theme, and I'll do that using the full site editor. So if I go to Appearance, Editor, this is going to take me into the area where I can start to customize how this theme works. In our next exercise, I will break down and get into detail what these different categories are going to do for us and how we can start to really customize the layout of this website.